What's going on, everybody? We're back at it again. I have done some changes, as you can clearly see. So, only thing I really did is I added another smeltery drain over here, so now I can have a casting basin and now my casting table. And then I kind of just, opened it up a little bit, made some, just made some walls and everything. Move my crafting tables and tinker stuff over here now. Have a furnace, bed over here. Kind of just made quite a few chests and everything. Try to get everything a little bit more organized. And I definitely did a lot of grinding. And I'm about to show you some things I'm doing now. So here is what I wanted to get into for the automation. And so what I've done now is I made a bunch of these cabinets, and I've also labeled them so that way it's easy to kind of tell, which ones to look into and everything. But now what I've done, and I can show you actually how to make them. But if you take just a little bit of that, and we'll say I'm just gonna make one more. But what you'll do is you'll make a chest, take some iron, and make it into a hopper. Oh, and iron. I can't remember if I did that last episode, but iron amber is what you make to be able to make iron ingots, which is coal, sand, gravel, and clay. I already had these already going, but basically I just kind of um, just grind it a lot so I can actually get quite a bit of amber. And then once you do that, you'll put it in here. Cool thing about the smeltery is it doubles each one of these iron ambers into 2 ingots. So if you put it into a normal smeltery, it just gives you one. But if you put it into the tinker smeltery, you get 2 ingots. So basically what I was doing is got enough to have like 9 slots here, 9 pieces of amber. So that way it makes um, two full like iron blocks. And when you pour it into here, it makes the iron block. And then what you can do is bring it back over here and convert the iron block into iron ingots, and then so on and so forth. So now we have our hopper, and what we're going to do is make another bonsai pot and put the hopper underneath, and now we have a hopping bonsai pot. So here, what we can do is take this, put it on top of here, and another thing, if you look in here, you can kind of see this dirt that's in here. Top there, the third line says brown mulch. It's not regular dirt, but you can put regular dirt in here, of course. But the brown mulch is actually really easy to make. The only way that you can, it seems like the only way you can get the recipe items for it is by taking a jungle tree and putting it into a bonsai pot. But once you do that, it'll give you some cocoa beans. And if you take 1 cocoa bean and 4 sticks, what you can do is basically make some brown mulch. And with the brown mulch, put it up in here, and if you hover over it, it'll tell you kind of like some statistics on it and everything. And if you look at mulch, there's a bunch more that you can get into. Brown mulch is obviously the easiest, but after that, it gets into like making some biofuel and really gets into like machines and everything. Because in order to make biofuel, you need a crusher and so on and so forth, and a bunch of different types of machines, which obviously that'll come at a later time. So now that's all there. I haven't really decided what I'm going to put in there because I haven't really made any further like advancements or anything. The only thing I really did was just made a bunch of these bonsai pots and just made the brown mulch and kind of just made everything a little bit more easier and automated. Obviously made more cabinets and everything and kind of sorted out how much I wanted or basically designated, all right, I want 2 rows of the dirt resin, 2 rows of the acorns. We already get enough oak and everything like that, but it's always good to have, a little bit here and there. Leaves will be able to be used to be able to make actual grass blocks too as well, and different things too. So, but yeah, basically I just did that for each of these saplings and everything that are in here. So there's definitely a ton. The last one I was working on was tin, so I didn't really get too far into that, but I like to kind of like make like the rows like this. That way there's plenty to go around and everything. And yeah, if you actually hover over and press the U key, it'll tell you all of its uses, if you haven't known that before. But if you do that, and then you can see what else you can basically um, do with, let's say, the sapling. Obviously, if you put it in a crusher, it makes biofuel and everything, but on the bonsai tree, you can see, or the bonsai pot, you can see the chances that it drops for each of the items, along with actually everything that it does drop. So with the tin sapling, it's obviously going to drop wood, sticks, tin sapling, tin acorns, tin resin, and tin leaves, which is for uh, most of the saplings that are in here. But say like cottonwood, if you actually hover over that and do that, it makes all the same things, but it also gives you a chance to, or it gives you, yeah, it gives you a chance to drop some string. So a couple things there for string too as well. And the same thing with coal, it has a chance to drop some coal pieces, which is actually kind of nice. And bone meal is another one that drops a little bit of things too. So basically did that, kind of made the little things a little bit more automated, but today I wanted to get more into advancing and getting into more materials and stuff. So go ahead and sleep. And the next thing that we're really going to work on doing is making an ironwood so we can finally get iron instead of just making the amber. Um, we'll do the blue sapling, and yeah, so we'll kind of get into that. So um, let's see if we can make this blue sapling. Is that what it was actually called? Blue sapling? Lapis sapling, not blue sapling. Okay, so lapis sapling. So in order to make a lapis sapling, um, what we'll need to do is take, let's see, so some clay resin, a bone resin, a bottle of water, and a dark oak sapling. So the bottle of water, so we're going to need to make a bottle, which we'll just need to make some glass for. Dark oak sapling, so we'll take the coal sapling and just put it in bottle or put it in the cauldron of water, and then make the dark oak sapling. Okay, pretty easy. So we'll do that first. We'll take 1 coal sapling, and then I think, did I? Oh yeah, here it is. So we'll put this. Maybe we should put it right here for right now, or actually, put it right here. So I'm forgetting actually how to even get water. Um, Crushing tub. That's how. And also, after getting a bunch of iron and everything, I was finally able to actually make an iron bucket. It's kind of nice. Um, we'll just take maybe some dirt leaves, and yeah. So that should be enough. Bam. So now we got that, and we take our coal sapling, dip it in there, and bam, now we have an oak sapling. What I've been trying to do, which it's always ever expanding, it seems like, is kind of keep like my, you know, ore and like, dirt, gravel, clay, bone, all those kind of stuff like over here. And then right like the regular trees like jungle and birch and stuff, like I'm keeping those more like off to the side. Kind of keep them a little separated, that way they're not like all mixed together. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and make some more. Well, I didn't need that many cabinets. So we'll make some more cabinets. And what we'll do is we'll put the cabinets here. And actually, I'm gonna take one of these. So when you do this, it pretty much separates everything. So the bonsai, bam. And then we take our dark oak sapling and put it up there. And you can see it grows pretty fast. Realistically, if you were to actually put this down on, 4 pieces of dirt and stuff like that, you would actually get more out of um, out of it rather than just like a couple things here, as you can see. Um, but once it kind of starts to get going, obviously makes it a little bit easier because it's just all automated. So, because like at first, you see there's not really a whole lot that it actually drops. So you'll have your wood. See, now you have the sticks. Dark oak sapling. Now, actually, so if we hover over this and press U, and then we will find the bonsai tree. So it only drops 4 things. So it drops saplings, sticks, leaves, and wood. So not very much, but that's okay. Kind of just leave that how it is. And kind of just let this go. Oops. Yeah, so we have our oak sapling. We are actually going to need to make a little bit of sand. So a quick, easy way to be able to make or take like a stack, I guess, is if you take 60 and if you take 48, that will give you exactly enough for like almost like a stack from there. So kind of like an easy way, quick way to just grabbing like a bunch real fast. But then we take our sand and oh yeah, also made a bunch of charcoal too. So I cooked like a stack of, cooked like a stack of where's my wood? Logs and stuff because there was like so much. All right, so we have our oak sapling. We just need to make the water bottle, which is just three pieces of glass. And then the last thing is clay, 2 clay, and 1 bone. So we'll grab that. 1, 2, and 1. And we got a 3. And perfect. And now grab some water. And now we'll make our lapis sapling. Look at that. So finally on to the next piece. So I'm going to put that up there. I might have to start expanding this more this way or something now. So, which means we're going to have to move this, do something with it. So, that's fun. But now we finally have our lapis sapling. And look at that. So, I like to put kind of like that. So you have, your saplings along the top, trying to just keeps you, or basically allows you to have like a sufficient, amount and everything. And obviously the resin and everything is here. And yeah, so we'll basically let that kind of go. Hopefully we get some more. There we go. And there's a sapling. Perfect. And we'll probably end up getting some leaves. So if we hover over this and press U, you can see the different things that it drops. So obviously wood, saplings, sticks, blah blah blah. Yeah, so it's another one checked off. Now we'll look back at our book again. So that's good. So now we're going to do ironwood. So ironwood sapling. So ironwood sapling. Okay, so in order to get an ironwood sapling, we're going to need to make a market. Is that right? Obtain an ironwood. Oh, pour molten iron over an acacia sapling to make ironwood. Got it. Okay. Why doesn't that show up in the recipe? Whatever. Okay, so acacia. Don't know how to spell acacia. Don't worry. Okay, cool. So take a apple sapling and dip it in water. Okay. So how do you make an applewood sapling? Interesting. So we got to figure that out. How to make an applewood sapling. Interesting. Okay. So let's see. Pour molten iron over an acacia sapling to make iron sapling. Maybe it's just iron sapling. Iron sapling. So not ironwood sapling, just iron sapling. It's an acacia. Looks like okay, made with planting apple seeds. So apple seeds. Okay, so a crushing tub. So how do we get an apple? From an oak sapling. Okay, there's a chance. How do we get an oak sapling? Dirt sapling. Okay, okay, I get it, I get it. Okay. No worries. So we take our dirt sapling. It's already becoming night again. Okay. I think I get it. So we need to make our so let's see. We can make a couple more cabinets real fast. There we go. And then I'm also going to need, do I have any more? Oh, yeah, I do. Cool. Also made a crap ton of clay. Actually, I think, let's see. Yeah, so do that. And, oh yeah, sweet. So I have enough, but not enough iron. That's okay. Because we take, actually, no, it wasn't that much. Let's see. Was it? I think it's 36. Gravel. I think we take 18 of that. Sand. I think we take, oops, 18 of that. And then I think we only take 9 of this. And then that should give us, yeah, exactly 9. Put that in there, let that cook up. Yeah, because I only have 4 and I need 5. Alright, so I'll be back once that is ready. Alright, so now that we've got that all good, we're going to make another hopper and another bonsai. Bam. We already have some brown mulch. So we're going to put that on top, put that in there, and oh yeah, we need to cleanse our dirt sapling. Now it is a regular sapling. And now we just wait for this to grow. And then hopefully it'll drop an apple. Look at that, dropped an apple. Which is actually kind of nice because that's a little bit better food source, you know? So, see it once. Yeah, apple seeds, look at that. So now the apple seeds, we're just going to see if we can't grow. Yeah. And then we're going to take some of this bone meal and see if we can't. Aha, look at that. An apple sapling. So, yep, I'm already needing to expand this more. Goodness. I feel like that's how most of this is going to go. It's just ever expanding. What did I have some trapdoors somewhere? not. No? Okay. Nope, just a bunch of chests. So make those. Bam. Which also means I'm going to need even more brick and iron, which I did make another block of iron. Bam. But now do is cook up a bit of that. Oops. There. Okay. Just wait for this to kind of cook up real fast. Because we'll be able to make, we're actually going to need to make some mulch again. So we'll make some mulch. There we go. Let's see, 3, one more. Bam, look at that. Just like that. And then take your chest. That. Bam. So another bonsai pot. Some brown mulch. And our apple sapling. Sweetness. So that'll grow us some apples, which is nice. So let's see. So this just grows. Bit of oak logs, sticks, and apples. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different things. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different slots. That should be good. Yeah. That. That. Bam. And it's probably going to be something similar here. So go ahead and do that. Bam. Look at that. But now we're just going to wait for an apple sapling to drop. Because the iron sapling is pouring molten iron over the acacia, which we take the apple sapling in the water. Yep. Okay. So almost. Come on, baby. Is it dark yet? Looks like it's dark. It's about to be dark. Let's see, can I sleep? Yeah. Okay. Come on now. Just give me one. What's its chance? A 5% chance of dropping. Goodness. I think I might just have a quicker opportunity to just do it myself. Okay. That's fine. Let's do that real fast. Take the bone meal. Go. Yeah. So then put that in there. And then we take an iron ingot. Put it in there. Put that back in here. I still have my tin amber, by the way. That's still just chilling in there. made them dirt leaves. Lots of dirt stuff. Alright, is this good? Almost. Almost. Let's see. Almost, almost, almost. Gonna make another bonsai thing. Because I'm going to get this set up for automatic farming as well. That, bam. Now we should, is it like not one ingot? I thought that's what it was. Oh, derp. Wasn't an apple sapling, it was an acacia sapling. You know what? Before we do that, I am going to grow me a few of these, and that way I can get some saplings from it. There we go. Cool. Yeah. Now we take our acacia sapling and pour it over some iron. Wait for that to transform. And look, we're already gonna need another thing of this. Look at that ironwood. Alright, so we're gonna head and put this one up here, that there, and now finally got ourselves an ironwood. So that completes that now. So, well, we were only able to do a few things today, but we'll get there. We're working there. You know, some of the stuff you have to do. It seems like now it's you know, you do a few things, and you know, it's rather than just doing like maybe like one or two things. Now you have to do like two or three things to be able to get that one thing. So, but hey, that's the name of the game, and that's what we're doing. So, but yeah, now if we once we start growing this, we can start turning this into some iron amber, and that just is even more amber or even more iron. So good stuff. Um, let's see. I think, yeah. See, this is how also we're gonna make our gold amber. Although I think you can make that kind of like the same way, like yeah, with the acorns and the resin and everything, but can actually make it ahead of time, which actually would be kind of useful for making some casts. But I think that's going to cover it for this episode today. Um, I'm going to probably clear this up or move it somewhere else. Yeah, just move it somewhere else. And I'm going to start expanding this stuff out, get some more cabinets going, maybe even expand this a little bit more out, probably move my chest a little bit and everything, and start labeling them. And then maybe what I'll do is kind of just get the cabinets ready for each of the extra saplings that we need to do, because we don't have too much more. We'll need to make a blue slime sapling, a redstone sapling, lead sapling, silver, gold, and then diamond, and then just these two as well. So, other than that, that's it. This is Skinny Bones 18 signing off.